The start line of a World Championships wild water race and the culmination of 2 years hard training depend on the next 30 minutes. As you warm up, it's hard to stop the importance of the event taking hold of you. The numerous officials, spectators and elaborate equipment are all so unfamiliar that even the most experienced competitors can become unnerved. You try to relax and think positively about the race ahead. Reflections over mistakes made in training must be blocked out, including worries over equipment failure such as a paddle breaking. Fortunately, when you finally go, all the negative thoughts disappear and you can concentrate on the course ahead, which is just as well because Merano is no place for negative thinking. In early summer, melting snow from the South Tyrol mountains brings about a swift rise in the level of the river Pasirio near the town of Merano. The result is 16 kilometres of continuous grade 3 to 4 rapids and one of the toughest wild water courses in the world.
The way I sort of just work on staying right in the middle and just coping with things as I come to them, and sometimes I move a bit over, but I just generally try and read it. But I think I'm a bit slow. I drop into holes and things. I think just on the second corner, quite far down the course, there's just a really big drop into a big stopper on the left. And so far I've always managed to stay out for it, but it looks really horrible. The top section, I was really wobbly, I was just really loose in my boat, and the waves aren't very big there, and yet I was being chucked about. And then this corner, just before the rickety bridge, I find that really hard, because I keep smashing into a rock, or thinking that I'm going to, and then, it's sort of a last minute thing, and it is quite rocky. Like, a lot of the gorge, it's just really big waves, and if you can just keep the boat going, and having a nice big boat, my boat sort of copes with it. But up on this corner, it's really rocky, and so I'm a bit apprehensive about that.
events have dominated C1 paddling in recent years, and with world champion Gilles Zoc in the team, they were out to prove their speed on rough water as well as the flatter 1981 course at Bala. For Craig Mackey of Australia, this was his first World Championships, and with some of the biggest water that he had ever paddled on, was soon having problems controlling his sea run. After training on rough water earlier in the year, Great Britain newcomer Steve Wells was handling the Merano course with confidence. The Italian team obviously knew the river well. Marco Providi, seen here leading, was eventually to win the men's K1 event for Italy. Great Britain's Melvin Swallow did not miss the opportunity to follow the Italians down. This year was the first time the ladies were to race the difficult gorge section of the river. For the Great Britain ladies, it was also some of the roughest water they had ever raced on. The town of Merano last hosted the World Championships in 1971. This year, 19 nations were represented, comprising over 300 competitors.
Italia in Germania.